In this video, we're going to go ahead and set up TSL Tally on the Carbonite Ultra 60 to send to an Xpression. That's right, you heard correct. You can actually tally inside of the Xpression UI so your operators know what channels are currently on air, what channels are in preview, and which channels are neither. So first thing we want to do is menu navigate ourselves over to the configuration menu and devices. We don't have anything set up, so we're going to need to add a new device. We're going to pick a virtual slot. So I'm going to jump up to virtual slot 11, so ID 11, and we're going to set up the TSL UMD protocol. TSL 3 or TSL 5, we're going to use TSL 3. We get to specify the port that we're going to use, so we're going to go with 5799. We need to put the IP address of our Xpression, which we know is 10.79.33.120. And now we're going to give it a name. And so this will be Xpression TSL, makes my life a little easier. Transport is going to be TCP/IP. Showing the UMD IDs and labels, this is not going to affect Xpression because Xpression isn't going to display any of these labels for us. It's just going to take the tally data. So now that we've gone and we've saved this, we're good to go. That's all we have to do on the switcher side. Now, one thing you're going to want to take a note of, though, is what input is each channel. So here you're going to see that input 13 is CG1, input 14 is CG2, clip 1 is input 15, and clip 2 is input 18. Those are going to be the IDs that we have to associate because the switcher uses fixed IDs. Input 1 is ID 1. Now that we've done that, let's go back to our Xpression user interface. So here inside of Xpression, we've got our channels with our output monitors, and we have the information that's currently on those channels. But you'll notice they're all gray. We need to set up the devices so they'll work. We're going to go to Edit, we're going to go to Hardware Setup, we're going to go to GPI and Tally boards, and we're going to set up a TSL Tally. So now this is enabled TCP, and we decided that we're doing 5799. 5727 is usually the default, but we chose anything we wanted. Options. Do we want to use preview green tally? Yes. Do we want to swap red and green tally? So again, this is if they're backwards and it's showing up as opposite, you'll use this to perform the swap. So this currently supports only TSL 3.1, just like we did set up. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to click OK. So we now have set up our device. We're going to come back to inputs, and now for each channel, this is where we get to tally and specify that ID. So if you remember, CG1 is on 13, CG2 is on 14, 3 is on input 15, and then the way the I/O works, output 4's fill channel was on 18. So now that we've got those elements set up, we can see that I've gone and put clip 2 into preview on the switcher. If we put CG1 on air via a keyer, you'll see that it lights up. We also have CG2 available on key 2, and if I transition it in, it goes to air. If I remove it, it goes off because it's not included. However, in the next transition, if I was to include key 2, I can see that now not only is clip 2 in preview, but so is CG2. And when we perform a transition, we're going to see those all light up because now CG1, CG2, and clip 2 are all on air. So this is a really nice feature that's going to allow your operators to know exactly where their channels are, what state they're in, and if maybe they're already hot and on air, and that putting a graphic to line is going to go out and be on program. Questions? Requests? Suggestions? If you have any of those, please send them to switchers@rossvideo.com, and we'll try to get to them in either an email or a video. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.